weekend has officially begun for me. The idea of an organized, full and clean fridge. Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 2:45 on Friday, the 7th of February. I feel like January took an age and now it feels really scary to say that it's already February. But anyway, the weekend has officially begun for me and I'm killing a bit of time just before I go and pick up Bella from school because school has now started back for the year as well. And what I'm going to do when I pick her up is actually go and do our weekly grocery shop because the fridge is empty. I've obviously not been home pretty much for the entire week, and so there is nothing in there. So as I said, I'm just killing some time because I've got about 25 minutes before I have to go get her, and I thought that what I would do is actually clean the fridge beforehand, which I know isn't that exciting to most people, but honestly, the idea of an organized, full and clean fridge to start off the weekend just fills me with so much happiness. I think this weekend actually, we've got a couple of social things on. We've got family dinner at mum and dad's tomorrow night, just with my immediate family, but this will be one of the last weekends at mum and dad's where it's just the 7 of us. It's soon to grow to 8, which is just mind blowing, and I can't believe it. And then on Sunday we actually have, as I said, my family is about to grow, so we've got my sister's baby shower on Sunday as well because she has less than a month now before the baby arrives, which I can't wrap my head around the fact that there's going to be another baby. I can't wrap my head around the fact that my sister is going to be a mum, and it just, like, life is never going to be the same again. Like, for any of us, the house needs a massive clean. I don't think I mentioned actually on the vlog, a few weeks ago I actually let my cleaner go. So it was I think it was a brother and sister who came in and were cleaning my house, and they started off really great, and then it became a little bit hit and miss. So one week would be really good, the next week would be kind of average, and then the quality of their work just started slipping completely. And they were doing things like not using the sprays and the cleaning equipment and all of that I'd gotten them. They just started cleaning everything with water and like leaving watermarks everywhere, and it was a whole thing. So I gave them a few chances thinking that they might pick up their game a bit, particularly as, you know, things like wiping down cabinets and that, like, you see the quality, like you see the watermarks before you've even left. So I was hoping that they would kind of come to their senses, but they didn't, so I had to let them go. And so what that has meant is I'm without a cleaner. I just haven't had time to find a replacement, and the house needs a good deep clean. The floors need to be mopped, cabinets need to be cleaned again, and all of that kind of thing. But we are now eating into my fridge cleaning time, because when I bring the groceries home, I would just like to place them in the fridge. It's not actually that bad, I'll show you. Okay, we've got to be quick because I actually had you in that random position in my kitchen because you were on charge, and when I said I was going to show you the fridge, I completely forgot that you only have 3% battery. But this is how it currently looks at the moment. So it is pretty empty. I swiped some milk from Ben's this morning because I really didn't want to have to go to the grocery store on my way home. So that was for my coffee, which I ended up getting a coffee on the way anyway because I decided that I needed caffeinated coffee today and not decaf, which is all I have at home. So I haven't actually touched that. But we've got like our salad dressings and sauces and all of that here. We've got a little compartment here that's for like medication that needs to be put in the fridge. Truth be told, it actually usually houses a cooling eye mask and vitamin C, but the vitamin C serum that I've got at the moment doesn't need to be refrigerated, and we had to throw out our cooling eye mask because it just got a little bit old. There is no wine either, which needs to be topped up. I love these little holders here as well. I'll link the stuff that I've started collecting to organize my fridge as well. We've got just good old limoncello, which I absolutely love in the summer instead of dessert some nights. We've got a thing that's normally full of cans. We've drunk all our soft drinks, so that's empty as well, so that needs to be topped up. I have 2 things of Greek yogurt. Neither are full. In fact, this one probably has like 1 scoop left. This one is a little bit heavier, but again, not that full, so we'll need to repurchase some Greek yogurt when we're at the store. Then we've got random things like teriyaki sauce that I had made myself. We've got various bits of mint. Hold on, let's shut the fridge so it stops screaming at us. Some random mint that I had picked up from the Asian grocer the other week. I've got some leftover yogurt sauce, which can actually go in the sink because we do not need that anymore. I've got some 1 slice of this Vietnamese pork that again I got from the Asian grocer, an echalot, some Vietnamese fish sauce, the mixed up fish sauce. I've got chili oil, tomato relish, which I love on bacon and egg bagel, it's delicious. Beetroot because we're Aussie, and we've got carrots, some shallots that are sort of on their last legs but still good. Celery, I've been actually getting into juicing lately, hence the massive bag. Well, not so massive anymore, but it was a massive bag of carrots and the bunch of celery. We've got some strawberries and jams, cranberry juice, nothing on this side, 1 egg, and a block of butter and some parmesan. So, as you can see, this fridge needs filling. Okay, we are rushing to get Bella now. I did wipe down the fridge, but I haven't gone to the freezer. Just gonna take this bag to the car. All my other grocery bags are in the car, but I don't think I've ever spoken about this bag, and I should do it really quickly because the school bell has gone now. But these are really good. They're Seed and Sprout. I've had them for, no joke, about 6 or 7 years, and I'm still using them. I'm still obsessed. They are so easy to take care of. You just whack them in the wash. I've got a couple of them and they fit so much, and I use them all the time for literally everything. In fact, it's to the point where when I buy a handbag, I question whether I need it because I end up putting all of my stuff in these bags anyway, like to the office, to the gym, to tennis, all of that kind of thing. But we're just packing stuff now. Grabbing Bella a snack because she's going to be hungry. Ben brought back a heap of treats from the UK when he went back home for Christmas. So we've got Quavers, we've got Sunnies, we've got a card holder, more for the benefit of taking my license with me in the car because I would hate to be pulled over and not have it on me. Phone, keys, and we are off. Okay, we are back home now. It is nearly 5:30. It took longer than I thought, although we did stop off at home in between Bella's pickup and going to the shops because I realized we had 2 pairs of school shoes that she needed to try on at home, and then we were going to return the incorrect size. So we've gone and done that, which is great. I don't need to worry about it on the weekend. But I thought I would turn on the camera. I'm going to keep you where I had you just before because I feel like it's a good location for you, even though you're done charging. But I thought I would just show you our grocery haul. This grocery haul, I wish it was enough for a week. Even though it's just the 2 of us, Bella and I seem to eat a crazy amount of food. But I thought I would show you what we bought because we've got some new things in there, some new goodies. But then some Old Faithfuls as well. First things first, I got some wine. One of my resolutions this year is to become a little bit more of a wine connoisseur. I am a creature of habit when it comes to wine, so I always get a Sauvignon Blanc. Always has to be from the Marlborough region, and I always seem to gravitate toward maybe one or two different brands, and I don't like to try anything else unless I am in a restaurant and the Sauvignon Blanc that they have is not one of my usuals. So we are trying to broaden our horizons with wine this year, and one of my goals is actually to start collecting wine, and I want to start doing that this year. But in order to do that, I need to start tasting more wines. So I got a new one. It is a Sauvignon Blanc, but it is a French one, which I don't think that they're normally known for the Sauvignon Blanc, or at least uneducated wine Jess doesn't think so. I feel like Marlborough region in New Zealand is kind of like the place for it. But when Bella and I were in Sydney, we went to a French cafe and all their wines were French, and so I had a French Sauvignon Blanc there. This one I don't think is the right brand, the same brand, but they didn't have the one that I wanted. No, it's not. This one is it. I'm not going to try and butcher the pronunciation because I feel like the French can do better than me trying to read their language, but I'm keen to try it. Truth be told, I didn't actually get this to drink. I got it for gravy that I'm going to be making during the week when we have a roast chicken, but I'll probably have a little bit tonight, let's be honest. And I don't think I mentioned that was from the Loire Valley in France as well. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Alright, let's start with the cold stuff first. I got us 1.5 dozen of eggs because Bella and I eat a lot of eggs. The next thing we got is chicken thighs. These are going to be for dinner tonight. I'm going to make a chicken pad thai and also, oh fuck, I just realised. Bella! We need to go to the Asian grocer. Hold on, let me just check that they're open. Ooh, okay, we gotta go. We have the garlic chives. Okay, let's pick up from where we left off. We buy a whole heap of protein, so my grocery bills are insane. But I would rather have a lot of protein than fill up on things like carbs. And that goes with how I feed Bella as well. So we have some rump steak. I'm going to be doing this Vietnamese dish with that this week, so I'm pretty excited for that. Got salmon. And Bella eats the salmon too, she's quite good. We've got a free-range chicken, which will be for our roast chicken that I was talking about earlier. We have bacon. This isn't my favorite bacon, this is shortcut bacon, but it's just lower in calories than the streaky bacon that I absolutely love. And I've got some smoked salmon as well. So moving on with the chilled stuff, I've got some olives, just mixed olives with chili and garlic, I think. These are just really good to have in the fridge because I'm such a huge snacker and I have such a savoury tooth that these kind of hit that spot. More Greek yogurt. Okay, we've got a mix of milks. We've got organic milk, just cow's milk, and I've also got activated almond milk. I did get another brand of almond milk last time. I like to change it up between the milks because sometimes I have multiple cups of coffee, or I have like a coffee and matcha, and so I don't like to have too much cow's milk. Last time I got a different type of almond milk, but I actually looked at the ingredients and this one is much better for you, so I switched it up. Bella drinks cow's milk exclusively. So that's that bag done. I've got bread. So these bread rolls are for Bella's sandwiches, and I also got sourdough bread. One other chilled thing that I didn't show you because I obviously put it in the freezer before we went to the Asian grocer. I got us some rhubarb and apple crumble for tonight because I like to have a bit of a treat night when Bella comes home. We watch a movie, we cook a yummy dinner, and then we have a nice dessert. So I felt like crumble tonight. Got spinach. Usually I like to get spinach and rocket. Bella doesn't like the rocket, and so what I end up doing is picking out the rocket on her plate, and it drives me nuts. So this time around I thought I'd just get spinach. got cucumbers, which I actually like to put in a container so that they last longer. Iceberg lettuce, because sometimes I don't feel like spinach. Strawberries. Grape tomatoes, which we keep in the pantry, and these are, they go in Bella's lunchbox, but they're also just perfect for snacking on as well. Sweet potato. I got some green apples for our juices. Got a couple of limes and lemon for our dinners during the week. The lemon we'll use tonight. Got a brown onion as well, which is for tonight. Got an avocado, which needs to ripen. Got some broccoli, which we'll have with our roast chicken. And that's that bag done. So the last bag, Bella and I have already tucked into the snacks. So we got her a few different options for school. I've started following a couple of accounts on Instagram that help you make healthier choices when you go to the grocery store. The people that run those accounts look at the ingredients of different items and they kind of just put them on their Instagram when, you know, ones are healthier than the other. Bella's always asking me for muesli bars and I never let her because they're so processed and full of sugar. But those accounts that I follow recommended these ones for kids, and what's good about them as well is they don't contain nuts, which means she can actually take them to school. So we just tried the brownie with chocolate, which Bella loves. We just split it. And then she also wanted the apple pie flavor as well. So these will go in our pantry. Then they also recommended this Messy Monkeys brand. So these are whole grain bites and they're burger flavored. Now, I'm not saying that these are as healthy as, you know, eating whole foods, but the kid's got to have a little bit of fun with her lunchbox, and so I thought I'd get a pack of these as well, just so she has a sweet snack and a savory snack in her lunchbox. We also got tamari seaweed rice crackers. These are whole grain brown rice crackers. And again, they're just way more natural. So all they've got in them is brown rice and soy sauce and seaweed. And that's it. So really healthy compared to the other rice crackers you can get. I don't know whether she'll like them, but I'll eat them if she doesn't. And we are huge bagel lovers here. So we started getting the thin bagels. They are just as like chewy as a regular bagel, but obviously are a little bit lighter. Which we love, but that'll be our breakfast tomorrow. Scrambled eggs and bacon on a bagel, so good. Then we've got some unsalted peanuts, which will go on our pad thai and our chicken satay. Got rice noodles for tonight. A massive jar of natural peanut butter. This is peanuts and sea salt, and that is it. It's so yummy, it's so creamy. It is one of the more expensive natural peanut butter brands, but it tastes really good, so that's why we get it. It's Australian owned and made too, which is a nice added bonus. And then I also got a Galaxy bar. This is one of the British chocolates that Ben brought back from the UK, and to be honest, they're so delicious. And I also really like that they're like portioned as well. So sometimes when I'm in the fridge, I'll just like pop a little portion in my mouth and like it'll satisfy me. I don't have to eat the whole bar. Alright, next we bought red curry paste, which goes in tonight's chicken satay, and tamarind puree, which if I had remembered that we were going to the Asian grocery store when we were in Woolies, I would have bought these from them. It's just like they're much more affordable in the Asian grocery stores, and I also probably wouldn't have needed to buy such a big jar of the tamarind, but anyway, it's good that Woolies has them available. And then to top up our can holder in the fridge, we've got the raspberry flavored Sodally. This is, I think, Bella's favorite at the moment. We got that last time, and when she had her first sip, she was like buzzing. But these are obviously sugar-free, and they've got probiotics in it, or prebiotics rather, which makes me feel a little bit better about it. And the same with this one. This is the blood orange. So that is everything that we bought in the grocery store today. We bought actually quite a bit. I definitely could have bought more, but I figured I would do just a big-ish kind of shop to start off our week together, and then we'll do top-ups along the way as well. But I'm gonna go put these in the fridge now and put the grocery bags away and get started on dinner.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand.
I'm going to be very honest and tell you that it is after 3 o'clock. Sorry, that was crooked. It is after 3 o'clock on Sunday the 9th, I want to say, of February. We have been and gone to the baby shower, but as usual, we were running late this morning. Actually, I will say we were running early for the baby shower, but late for what I wanted to do before the baby shower, which was to duck into the city and go to Lorna Jane and get myself another tennis dress. But we've only just gotten home and I obviously haven't gotten changed yet. So I thought that I would show you what I wore to the baby shower now that I have some free time. So this is what I wore. I wore this beautiful cream dress from Meshki. As you can see, it goes all the way to the floor, but if I look taller than I normally do, it's because I have stilettos underneath. This dress is extremely long. I had fooled myself into thinking that I could get away with wearing my slides underneath, but it's so long that I would have to hoist it up, so I ended up having to wear stilettos anyway. I thought that the length would let me kind of get away with wearing flat shoes and no one would be any wiser that I was cheating when it came to this event. I really love this dress. I actually bought this dress I think back in November, so I'm hoping it's still available so I can link it down below for you, but it is beautiful. It has a knit bodice, which obviously makes it more comfortable, and then a long flowing skirt just of tulle. Underneath I am wearing some mules from Tony Bianco. These are the only shoes that I have that go with this, but they are the perfect accompaniment to this dress. I had such a lovely time at this high tea. I would have you would have seen some of the footage from there, which hopefully makes up for my lack of footage yesterday. I think I got about 2 or 3 seconds of footage from our dinner last night, but yeah, we had a lovely time and my sister looked like she enjoyed herself and everyone was really happy to be there and we all got along and all of that kind of thing, so it was really nice. But now the heels are coming off and I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea, because even though I had a couple of cups of tea at the high tea, they were not as strong as I would have liked, and so I still have the urge to have my afternoon cup of tea. So I thought that while I'm waiting for our tea to brew, I would show you the dress that I have bought from Lorna Jane today, which I just realized that the outfit that I've just changed into looks almost identical from what you can see in the camera, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So I bought myself one of their everyday active dresses. So as you can see, I seem to have a type of outfit that I like. It is all black, like I said. They do have 2 other colors, none of which really suit my wardrobe. But there's one that's like a stone kind of color, and I think one that's like kind of a terracotta type color. Like I said, they're not my kind of vibe, but the black obviously is. So like I said, it's this everyday active dress. It is a plain black dress. It's got kind of a scoop neck with thick straps, which obviously help with support. It's got a built-in bra as well. The back is lower. It does have Lorna Jane kind of just on the back there, which is very subtle, which I appreciate. And then it has its kind of flared kind of skirt at the bottom, and built in as well, it has some compression shorts. Now, I did get a size small. The thing with Lorna Jane is I am a size extra small bottom and then I've learned today, I'm a small top. So because of my top size, I went with the small. Although I dare say, and I did think this when I was actually trying it on as well, I probably could have gone an extra small, but I was in a rush before the baby shower, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get the small and just to hope for the best. It's not way too big, but it is a little bit roomy in some areas. But I'm really happy with it. So it is obviously just a plain black. And the reason why, actually, I haven't even given you a bit of background information. So the reason why I went and purchased this dress is because I actually went to go to my tennis lesson on Thursday, and I put on the new set that I got from Wilson, the white set, and to be honest, I wasn't actually that pleased with it. So when I had uploaded my vlog last week, I hadn't actually tried on the Wilson outfit yet, and so I thought that it was a given that I would just keep the skirt and the top, because I thought that this top was identical to the one that I already had in terms of cut and shape, but it wasn't. And even though they're meant to be paired up, I found the skirt and the top were just a little bit too contrasty in terms of fabric. So the top and the skirt actually didn't go as well as I thought either. So I thought, you know what, I've got to implement my rule, which is when in doubt, just return it. And so that's what I have gone and done with that. So because of that, that's why I went to Lorna Jane just to pick up this dress with this week's tennis lesson in mind. Yes, it's not white, but unfortunately it doesn't come in a white. I wish it did. But anyway, I'll have to remain on the hunt for a white set and a green set like I have in my mind that I really want. Okay, it is now 20 to 5 on Monday afternoon, and I'm about to get changed to go do a workout downstairs. But I thought I should double check that this dress is the right size, and I can confirm it is. But while I have it on, I thought I would show you it. Please ignore the color difference between my top half and my bottom half. Because of how my windows are, the sun kind of reflects and bounces off the walls just on my bottom half, because obviously there's wall down the bottom and not the top. So it looks like I've got a two-tone body, but I promise you it's not that bad in real life. But this is the Lorna Jane dress that I showed you yesterday. As you can see, the neckline is kind of in between a square neckline and a scoop neck, but it has support underneath, so I don't need to wear an additional bra. It's got a nice loose skirt down the bottom. It has the built-in shorts as well, which are incredibly comfortable. So I think I will keep this size dress, even though there is a little bit of room just around here. I think it's just nice and comfortable, and I don't think that there would be enough of a difference between the extra small and this size that would warrant me making another trip into the city unnecessarily. Okay, so as I said, I was up here to get changed into my workout gear. I've already done my treadmill today, so it's just abs that I need to do tonight before I start cooking dinner and doing all of the mum things that I have to do. And as it is Monday, I think I will sign off the vlog here. As always, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Please do remember to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and also remember to subscribe to my channel because it really helps. But until next week,